Sugar, part of a healthy, balanced breakfast. This is a message that companies like Kellogg's and General Mills preach to the masses. But how much sugar really is in the cereals we know and love? And even more, what are the effects of sugar on our health? The American Heart Association recommends that you consume 6 to 9 teaspoons of sugar per day. With that in mind, let's take a look at some of our favorite cereals, snacks, and beverages at the supermarket. But let's say you don't drink a can of Coke each day, or go to McDonald's, and you haven't eaten a bite of Cocoa Puffs in years. So maybe these numbers don't scare you. But there are other numbers that should. Let's talk about type 2 diabetes. Many years ago, it was called adult onset diabetes, as it really wasn't an issue that young children had to face. In 1980, there was not a single case of type 2 diabetes reported in children or teens anywhere across the globe. Flash forward to 2010, and there are now 57,683 cases of type 2 in adolescents. These numbers did not appear out of thin air, because just from 1977 to 2000, sugar consumption doubled, and it's been increasing ever since. I recently talked to Dr. Kathleen Keller, an associate professor in the Department of Food Science and Nutritional Science at Penn State University, and I asked her about the rise of this health epidemic.
One of the things that sugar does is it's really tasty, and we know that from 3 weeks in gestation, really, if you inject sugar into the amniotic fluid, the baby will suck more rapidly, the heartbeat will increase. So these drive our liking of sweet is really inborn, it's innate, and that's a good thing because it helps us to find sources of calories.
The only problem is that young children are being roped into this trend of sugar dependence.
So all the baby foods, toddler foods on the market, most of them have sweet or puree, some sort of fruit puree is their first ingredient. And that's to really make them sweet so babies and children will accept them. So it's not, so much that a little bit of sugar is bad for you. It's that when you have sugar in food, you tend to eat more of it and you tend to like it more. The marketers purposely target young children from a young age because they want to form brand associations. So they know that, for example, if they target a child with Coca-Cola, at some point you don't associate the taste of Coca-Cola. It's not so much the taste of the beverage, it's the whole package, the brand, the commercials, the attractiveness of the whole product. And we know that, once you form that association, your brain really wants that product. Brand is very important to people. So marketers will target children before an age when they know what advertising is for. They think that if they eat these foods that they see in the commercial, that they'll also be happy, that they'll also have friends, that they'll also be more popular, whatever the commercial is conveying. So that's a concern because it's not really so much about the food anymore as about this lifestyle they're being sold, and they don't necessarily have the cognitive ability to know the purpose of that yet.
But what can you do to solve this problem facing children and teens across the globe? The solution is nothing simple. If you're a parent and watching this, the next time you go to the grocery store, consider buying something fresh versus something processed. Even just adding another serving of fresh fruit or vegetables to your child's daily routine could help them greatly. You can reduce the temptation that your child may have to snack on junk food by limiting the sugary products in your pantry. Stay away from sugary beverages and drink more water. You can cut back on your sugar intake dramatically by just eliminating soda from your meals. Finally, do not be fooled by food advertising. Know that what's out there, on your TV screen, on your child's computer games, on billboards, and in magazines, is meant to lure you in. You and only you get to decide what food you put in your body. So the next time you go to the supermarket, take a look at what you're really buying. Take a look at how much sugar you're really consuming. Take a look at the advertisements bombarding you from every angle. Do not allow yourself to be sweet-talked by these big food corporations. Forget brand loyalty. Be loyal to yourself and to your health.